So first question from history. So consider the following statement. So first option, Sarvastivadin was an important sect of Jainism which was strong in the region of Mathura and in Kashmir. So no, it is not correct. Why we discuss now? Please wait. And second is Vajrayana sect of Buddhism originated in eastern India and grew rapidly in Bengal and Bihar. So it is correct. So only two is the correct. Vajrayana sect of Buddhism originated in eastern India and grew rapidly in West Bengal and Bihar. It is correct. So now discuss. Okay. Just wait. So here it's in Sarvos Tivadins were an important sect of Buddhism, and Sarvastivada school was strong in region of Mathura and in Kashmir. It was in Kashmir that a fourth great council was held under the patronage of Kanishka, okay, at which the Sarvastivadin doctrine were codified in a summary of Mahavibhasa. Statement 2 is correct. From the end of the Gupta period onwards, Indian religion became more and more prominent with primitive ideas of sympathetic magic and sexual mysticism, and Buddhism was much affected by this development. For the end of Gupta period, a third vehicle, Vajrayana, the vehicle of the Thunderbolt, appeared in eastern India in the 8th century and grew rapidly in Bengal, Bihar, and Vikramasila University in Bihar became an important center of Vajrayana Buddhism. It was this form of Buddhism modified by primitive local cults and practices, which was finally established in Tibet in the 11th century as a result of mission sent from Vikramshila University. Next, with reference to the society during the Rigvedic age, which of the statement is below correct? So, first is the correct. The society was initially classified in Rigvedic age. Society was initially classified on the basis of professions and not on the basis of birth. But others are wrong. The occupation had become hereditary. No, it is not correct. And C, the members of the same family never took different profession. Not correct. So untouchables are strictly categorized. No, it is not. So Rigveda society comprised of four varnas, mainly Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. This classification of society was based on the occupation of individuals. Teaching and priest, it is Brahmanas, and rulers and administrators, Kshatriyas, farmers, merchant, and bankers, Vaishya, and artisans and laborers are Shudra. So statement is correct. So here, so in the Rigvedic society, initially classified on the basis of profession, not on the basis of birth. And statement 2 is wrong because the vocations were followed by persons according to their ability and liking, and the occupations had not been hereditary during the Rigvedic era, as they become later on. And option C is wrong. Back then, the burners were not water watertight compartments. Different members of the same family may belong to different burners and yet live under the same roof. According to the Vedas, members of a family may undertake vacations as per different burners as for one aptitude or capability. In Rigvedic, in Rig Veda, a person says that I am bad. My father is a leech, and my mother grains corn. We belongs to different varnas, but still we live together in the same family. And there are clear preference in the Bhagavad Gita to how varna was definitely by quality efforts. And option D is wrong. Below the Sudras were the early representatives of the people who were later called untouchables, outcasts, depression classes, depressed classes, and scheduled castes. Sometimes they are also called fifth class or Panchama, but most authorities rejected this term. So as to if to insist that they were excluded from the Aryan social order altogether. Chakra and Susruta, the two famous scholars of the Ayurveda, mm, were the contemporaries of which of the following great kings? They are mainly belongs to Kanishka, Charaka and Susruta belongs to belongs to Kanishka's region. And Kanishka's court was adorned by the persons of such scholars such as Parsva, Vasumitra, and Astaghosh, Charaka, and Nagarjuna. Charaka was been called the court physician of Kanishka. In the second century, C, India produced two famous scholars of the Ayurveda and Susruta and Charaka. In the Susruta Samhita, Susruta described the method of operating cataract, stone disease, and several other ailments. Charaka's Charka Samhita is like encyclopedia of Indian medicine. It describes various types of fever, leprosy, hysteria, and tuberculosis. Susruta has also been connected to Kanishka. Next, we discuss another question. So, thank you. Subscribe, please, and thank you.